Hi guys, welcome to Simple Math. Today I will explain how to calculate the least common multiple of numbers and variables and numbers and variables together. Okay? So let's start with the first one. Take into account that if the variable is repeated, the least common multiple is the variable with the highest exponent. In this case, the highest exponent is 6. That is the least common multiple. Remember, if the letter is repeated, it's the letter with the highest exponent. N and 2 and n. Of course, the least common multiple will be made by n2, x2, x and x3. So in this case, it's x3. Okay? Here, 6, 4 and 3. If you know prime factorization, 6, 4 and 3, doing this, you will see that the least common multiple is 12. Okay? And then let's see the case when we have numbers and letters combined or together. For example, in this case, first focusing the numbers. So 15, 25, and 5. If you do it, 15, 25, and 5. Okay, these numbers are divisible by 2. By 5. These numbers are divisible by 5. 5 is a prime number, so 15 divided by 5, 3, 5, and 1. I can divide by 3 or by 5. I'll do it by 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. I'll bring down to 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So, the least common multiple of the numbers is 25. And then, 75. 75. We multiply 5 times 3 times 5. 75. Okay, 75. And then, the letters, which is the x that is repeated with the highest exponent, is x3 in this case. x3. And the y, the greatest y, with the greatest exponent is y3. So y3. These 75x cubed, y cubed is the least common multiple of this. Over here quickly, between 3, 6, and 9, I think is 18. If you do like the same procedure that I did before. So in this case is 18. The x with the lowest exponent is x2, and the one with the highest, with the greatest exponent is y squared. All right. Let's see what happens when we have to factorize. Here is impossible and impossible as well. So first we factorize, and then we determine which is the least common multiple. So in this case is x minus 5 times x plus 5. That is a square difference. And in this case, I think this one is active. I open two parentheses. It's x, two numbers that multiply give me 15. This is negative and this is plus. Give me 15 minus 2. I think the numbers are minus 5 and 3. Yes. Okay. In this case, guys, the least common multiple is made by the repeated parentheses. We write it once. Okay, the repeated parentheses, we write it once. So this is equal to x minus 5. And what happened with the other two parentheses that are not repeated are also part of the greatest, of the least common multiple. In this case, x plus 5 and x plus 3. X plus 3. Oops, x plus 3. I'm going to show you another example about this case. Imagine the exercise is this one. X plus 1, exponent 2, x minus 1, let's say x minus 1, exponent 3, and a plus 4. Okay? Remember, the least common multiple is made by, if the parenthesis is repeated, we write it once with the highest exponent. So in this case we have x plus 1 is alone, so I'm going to write it x plus 1 squared. This is the answer. This one is repeated with this one, so we choose the one with the highest exponent. So times, always is times. X minus 1 to the power of 3, and this one is alone, so it's also part of the least common multiple. So this is the least common multiple of this. As a conclusion, least common multiple of numbers, this is the process we follow. Least common multiple of the same letter that is repeated, we choose the letter with the highest exponent. The same thing here. If the letter is not repeated, if the variable is not repeated, we also include it in the common factor. For example, let's imagine this example. If this example has a letter A, let's say A3, you see A3 is not repeated. Despite it's not repeated, it's part of the least common multiple. If the letter is not repeated, you also include it. If the letter is repeated, you choose it, the ones with the highest exponent. If the exercise is not a term, it's a factorization case, we factorize first and then we see the parentheses. Remember, this one is repeated, we write it once. Yes? Okay? That's everything for this common multiple of algebraic expressions. This is very important to understand in the following videos, adding and subtracting algebraic factors. Okay guys, thanks for watching Simple Math and see you in the next video. Bye bye.